Well, the main criticalities when we think about platform work are certainly related to the kind of capacities that people they have to exercise their own autonomy when, in fact, they undertake this kind of work through platforms. Now, of course, there is no one single, let's say, criticalities, because platform work is not just platform work. There is a lot of differentiation across different sort of services that people undertake through platforms. If we look at the distinction between on-location platforms, like, for example, food delivery drivers and also Uber drivers and so forth, vis-a-vis freelancing work which is performed through platforms. Well, here I think that in terms of criticalities, probably we see different criticalities. For food delivery workers, certainly the issue of the employment contract is very important, to provide protection to them, to shelter them, to give them the capacity, in fact, to be protected within a relationship which is actually a relationship of subordinations. And this is also what basically comes through the research that myself and my team at Leuven we have been developing within the Respect Me project, which is an ERC-funded project around the issue of platform work. For freelancing is a completely different scenario, in the sense that freelance work is just independent, autonomous work. So these workers, they want to be autonomous, they want to be independent, they don't want to be subordinated. Now, what does it mean then for them? It means that, in fact, when we look at the issue of the autonomy, as I mentioned before, this means that they have to retain the capacity to determine their own prices when they, in fact, provide services through platforms, and they have to retain their own capacity to work in an autonomous way, so deciding when to work, when to finish work, what to do, and all this kind of issue. But particularly the aspect of the price is very important. And also they have to retain capacity to, for example, bring with them the portfolio that they build as a result of reputation on platforms. So platform should actually give them the opportunity to transfer this portfolio and to bring this portfolio with them by, looking at other opportunities and other jobs across platform as a way in which they also, freelancing work and freelancers, they can build capacity and careers when they work through these platforms. So as you can see, there are different criticalities which can be related to an employment status, contractual employment status, and cannot be related only to employment contractual status. But certainly, this is what I would certainly see if I look at the reality of platforms.